It is the 1st of July and I need your help. I'm raising funds for Cancer Research UK for the Bobby Moore Fund. Now, of course, Bobby Moore was the England captain in 1966. He led the England team to beat Germany 4-2 in the final, and he remains the only England football captain ever to have lifted the World Cup. This is so cool. I'm raising money for Cancer Research UK. This is a replica of the shirt Bobby Moore wore when we actually won the World Cup in 1966. I know, it's a long time ago. I might look it, I wasn't quite born then. So, the idea is that you are supposed to run 2 miles a day, so that by the time July is up, you will have ran 66 miles. Now, sadly, I can't run anymore at the moment anyway. Let me explain why. I was taken to the Hereford County Hospital. They did an x-ray and they found that the left side of my back was in a spasm. They thought that I damaged a disc. I was sent out with some strong painkillers. I couldn't even walk properly. I was using a wheelchair. I then had to call another ambulance a couple of days later. This was the Sunday. This time they admitted me to the hospital and I had to have an MRI scan. It was so painful because by now I couldn't even walk to the toilet. My back was in absolute pieces. I was admitted, and after the MRI scan, I wake to find a nurse at my bed saying I'd got blood in my spinal cord. They found I had a ruptured spinal cavernoma. It was a major injury that was blocking the nerves to my legs. The pressure in my spinal cord was getting worse because of the bleeding. I was transferred to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham, and I was there for another week. It was quite scary when you're told you've got a lesion in your spinal cord and they're working on finding what it was, but they were fairly sure it was a cavernoma. In 2 days' time, that will be a year ago exactly, and just such a lot's happened in that time. Such a lot. One of the things that I really would like to do is to raise money for Cancer Research UK. This is Tackling Bowel Cancer, the Bobby Moore Fund, and there's a reason why that hits home. 3 months before my injury, our mum, bless her, passed away from colorectal cancer. She was just the most amazing person. She was so brave and strong. Not once did she say, "Why me?" A year or so before, she battled a broken leg and hip, and then she was getting better, or had got better. She'd recovered from that 12-month recovery to then find she'd got colorectal cancer. And not once did she say, "Oh no, why me? Why? What have I got this for?" She just, okay, it's cancer. We'll get on with it. And I was with her. We were with her every step of the way. And cancer didn't win. Mum won, because she did it on her terms. She got to pass away at home with her family round her. I was hugging Mum as she passed, and it was an honour to look after Mum and an honour to be there when she passed. I will never forget her bravery and her strength, ever. And I just wanted to raise some funds, but I can't run, unfortunately. So I thought of doing this instead. I have this exercise bike. It's really cool, and this is the distance. And in order to do 2 miles in a day, I will need to do just over 3 kilometres. This is really helpful for my legs because it's really useful. It massively helps my legs, helps the nerves in my back, helps them to kind of make new pathways, I guess, and bits and bobs. So it's really useful to do that. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing instead of the running. England play in about half an hour. So fingers crossed that we can win and get through to the next round. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, it's just such a stressful time watching England play, but it's awesome. So yeah, if you'd like to be part of this challenge, please make sure you click subscribe to follow my journey and follow my journey back to fitness. I'm really struggling at the moment. My legs and back are really painful at the moment. I'm waiting to go to Birmingham to have another MRI scan. They think I've got a thing called arachnoiditis, which isn't quite as rare as the cavernoma, but it's very rare. The cavernoma only happens possibly about 10 times out of 71 million people. So in a year, that's super rare. The arachnoiditis happens about 500 to 1,500 times out of 71 million. So it's still rare, not quite as rare as the other thing. So yeah, doing anything physical is difficult, but I do need to keep the legs moving and exercise. So cycling isn't going to hurt me. It's good for me. I've been cleared by physio to do that. So if you would like to follow my journey, then please do pop down, subscribe, and perhaps click on the square QR code to donate if you're able to. That would be awesome. There'll be another video out on Saturday when we go to Shelsley Walsh, which is going to be incredible. It's a bike festival there. The bikes are going to be racing up the famous hill climb and it's going to be awesome. So make sure you have a watch of that. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. Thanks for your support, much appreciated. And fingers crossed for an England win.